Good morning, folks. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a great second day of school. Coming to you here with some video announcements for today's assignments. Please open up your assignments tab to locate today's work. You are going to first off review the syllabus and take a syllabus quiz. Today you will also be starting the discussion and using the discussion forum thread to create this first assignment in our discussion board. All right, first let's take a look at the syllabus. Please read over the syllabus. Please make sure you do look at information such as the course overview. We're also wanting to look at not only the course overview, but when to find office hours. You are required to check in every single Friday for office hours. We will begin office hours next week on September 5th, and those office hours run 8:10 to 10:05. You are required to check in as an asynchronous student every single Friday. All right, my contact information is there. Please look at the course outline. Next week we begin Mythology, Unit 1. And you can see we wrap up the school year with Unit 7, Espionage and Intrigue. All of your work will be completed in Edgenuity. Occasionally you will have outside assignments, including our book review projects, which will be introduced in a few weeks. You also, from time to time, will have outside of Edgenuity writing assignments. Grading requirements are there, late assignment policy. If you are going to be late on an assignment, you need to submit an extension request. Okay, I will grant them, but it must be in before the due date. Anything after the due date, I will not accept, and you will incur a 10% deduction in score. Virtual attendance is required. You are required to log into Blackboard daily. As an asynchronous student, you are required to log in daily no matter what. You should be spending 55 minutes per day minimum for your work in this class. Even if you're absent, you still need to send an excuse form, and your LC needs to fill out and send the absent excuse form. There's a link to that excuse form there. Please check the lesson plans to find out what you missed. If you have any questions at that point, you can reach out to me. Documents, PowerPoint, Publisher, Google Apps. The best form is typically to submit written work is in a PDF, but also Google Doc will work as well. There are there is going to be a lesson on netiquette coming out later this week, but please be mindful of these different things as you are participating in discussion threads. Materials requirements are there, and statement for academic dishonesty, please read over. Once you have read through this, please take the syllabus quiz. It is located in week 1 assignment folder. You'll see the syllabus quiz is there. If you open that up, you'll see that the syllabus is here. Please submit that in Blackboard, a screenshot of it once you're done. It's 10 questions. It's due by the end of the day, Friday, August 29th. Please submit a screenshot here of your score. If you forget to make that screenshot, you can just enter the score manually. Okay, so that is due by the end of the day, Friday. The next assignment you're going to start is the discussion thread. The instructions are here. Let's go over it. So what you're going to do with this discussion thread is you're going to complete something that you can submit in the discussion forum. So you're going to pick 3 images, and you're going to write about those 3 images and what they mean to you or how they reflect you. Then you're going to submit that in the discussion forum in starting a new thread. 3 classmates are going to respond to your thread, and you're going to respond to 3 other classmates. Okay, so we're going to start a discussion in class. Once you're done with all 4 pieces, so you've made your post, you've responded to 3 other classmates, you make a screenshot of each of those posts, you're going to come back to this folder and submit the screenshots here for the grade. Okay, so I know that you've completed all 3. The rubric is here. So 3 images that reflect you. You're going to explain why those 3 images, what is the purpose behind the image? Why did you choose these images? That's worth 10 points. Posting this by September 5th by 4 p.m. is worth 5 points. And replying to 3 other posts by September 8th, end of day, 5 points. Okay, so I want you to submit this initial post by September 5th so that it allows other classmates to respond to your post. Below is an example, okay, of this item. So you can copy it and you can paste that into the discussion forum. So let's go back. Once you've completed that, the discussion forum, you're going to open up this tab, discussion forum, click on all about me. It's already set up for there. Create a thread. This is where you're going to post your response to your 3 images. Hang on, friends, I lost my mouse. I have 2 screens here. Where's my little, there it is. So sorry. I lost my mouse for a moment. All right, so you're going to put in your name, all about me. Then you're going to put your post here. All right, and it may not transfer your images. You might have to manually do that, go back and forth, copying and pasting. Sometimes Google doesn't like to communicate with Blackboard. All right, once you've made your post, you're going to search for others to see if anybody else has made a post. So let's pretend this is someone else, not myself. And I'm going to reply, okay? And I'm going to reply to this person's post. Great post. I love the piano. Whoops, cannot type. Piano too. Okay, something like that. Something nice and friendly to respond. Make a screenshot, and then you're going to come back to that assignment folder once you're done with all 4 pieces and submit that in Blackboard. If you have any questions, please reach out. This is about almost 2 weeks extent time to work on this. Not quite 2 weeks, but please work on it as you can. Get those posts in as soon as possible so that you can start to respond to other friends. Okay, if you have any questions, please ask. And tomorrow I'll be posting another announcement assignment video. Okay, have a great day, friends. Bye-bye.